Aussizz Group Ahmedabad. So welcome to the Aussizz Group. In the Aussizz Group, it's a 30th of April and a Friday. Okay, so from today we are going to start a broadcasting on a study in Canada, in which we will cover all your doubts and queries related to Canada. So please note down the day and the time. It's a Friday at 5 p.m. that we will broadcast it on Study in Canada and talk with the experts. So without any further delay, let me introduce to our Canada destination manager and Canada student visa expert, Ms. Shraddha.
Hi, hello everyone. Thank you, Dhaval, so much for introducing our Aussizz group and to me. So, hello people, hello everyone. I hope you are doing well. I just hope that during this pandemic and this trying times, God give us all strength and we definitely, get out of this situation soon. Because yes, it is taking a toll on our physical and mental health a lot. So, firstly, I want all of us to be safe and sound. And second thing, I definitely would want to introduce Aussizz Group, and we are into Canada student visa as well. So now we are starting with the series of sessions where we'll be covering a lot of things related to Canada, the nitty-gritties of the education system, the process flow, what are we supposed to do, what are the timelines, when are we supposed to start the process. Along with that, we'll also help you out with the updates that are coming in day in and day out. So yes, today today is the first day, that is, as Dhaval has mentioned, every Friday 5 p.m. you'll definitely get to know something or the other related to Canada on our Aussizz Group channel. You may go, like, you can join us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Also, once the session is over, it will be updated or uploaded on LinkedIn as well. So whichever social media platform you are comfortable with, you may join to that. And please don't forget to hit the like button, and you may subscribe to our channel to get the regular updates on that. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Shraddha. So the first thing that hit in my mind, that is just recent updates. We are getting updates, and we heard about the travelings and all. So is there any update from Canada regarding the international students? So can you guide us for the further?
Okay, thank you, Dhaval. I'll definitely help them out with the recent updates. So I have 3 updates today.
Oh,
ठीक है, मेरे पास 3 updates है. सबसे
okay.
पहला, and don't, I mean, all the updates are a little negative for all of us, but we are opportunists, so we'll definitely see the positive side of it. So the very first update is, due to the increase in the COVID situation in India, Canada has banned the travel restrictions for Indian students. They have banned the international flights from coming from India and Pakistan, because according to their survey, the maximum carriers are international students. So they have banned it for a month's time. It has been effective from 23rd of April till 22nd of May. अब देखते हैं क्या सीन है, क्या सिचुएशन है, उसके बाद देखते कितना वो लोग ट्रैवल रिस्ट्रिक्शंस हटाते हैं नहीं है. बट फॉर द टाइमिंग, फॉर द मंथ्स टाइम, इट इज बिन बैन. So guys, do not worry about it. अगर वो ban है तो कोई बात नहीं. We definitely work it out for the coming intakes. अगर ban है तो कोई बात नहीं. हम अपने profile पे तो काम definitely कर सकते हैं. उस पे तो कोई ban नहीं है. So don't worry about it. The second update that I have is about the file submission. So the other day, like 2 days back, we got an update that if you are planning for fall 21, that is September 2021 intake, so आपको file submission, you have to submit your file before by end of the 15th of May. Yes, 15th of May 2021, you have to submit the file, the complete file. हाँ, ऐसा नहीं है कि फिर बोला है तो ऐसे हम लोग कैसा भी file रख देंगे. You have to definitely submit the complete file to the IRCC so that your file gets processed, right? लेकिन the hitch over here is, or the catch over here is, what the time being, third update जो मैं आपको बता रही थी, right? Let me complete the second update, that is, अगर आप 15th of May तक अपनी फाइल सबमिट करते हैं, जो complete फाइल है, तो your results will be out by 6th of August 2021 and you will be able to join for fall 21 intake in Canada. लेकिन अगर आप नहीं करते हैं, that doesn't mean आप नहीं कर सकते हैं. You can definitely go beyond 15th or 15th of May, and if you submit it on, let's say, 25th of May, that's still okay. It will be processed, but then there would be a delayed response to that, and I fear you may not get into the fall 21 intake, but that's okay. Yeah, that's the thing. Now the hitch over here is, or the catch over here is, अभी अभी आज की डेट पे 30th अप्रैल 2:30 पे ट्वीट आया था that says that the visa application centers, the VACs for Canada has been closed, and that is going to be effective from 1st of May, that is tomorrow. और indefinite time के लिए बंद हुआ है. Passport submission is even passport submission is at hold. And not just that, अगर आपका biometric भी pending है तो आपको न्यू ऑथेंटिकेशन डेट आपको मिल जाएगा, न्यू ऑथराइजेशन डेट मिल जाएगा आपको. तो फिर यू हैव टू रियली होल्ड योर हॉर्सेस गाइस. इट्स लाइक लेकिन एक बात है, अगर ये सब बंद है तो कोई बात नहीं, यू डोंट हैव टू वरी अबाउट इट, वी स्टिल हैव टाइम टू कम. बोलते ना, जान है तो जहान है, पहले अपनी जान बचा लेते फिर डेफिनेटली सपने पूरे कर लेंगे. और उसमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं, जस्ट द टेम्पररी ग्लिचेस दैट वी आर हैविंग, टेम्पररी हिचेस दैट वी आर हैविंग, कोई बात नहीं, will definitely work for the coming intakes. But that also makes things very different for you. Why? Because it's been a long time people have not traveled to Canada. So you really need to get a hold upon yourself and really need to sharpen up your skills, start the processing time, start upon your processes, so that you'll be able to get through for the at least January 2022 intake. What say, Dhaval?
Yeah, that's completely. So on a positive note, if we can talk about is like, yeah, it's a temporary condition. Okay. So we all know that India is facing, the second wave crisis. Okay. But the thing is that travel ban and other details are just for temporary basis. On a positive side, we can say that, don't lose your hope for study in Canada. Keep, preparing for the same, keep start process about the enrollment, because enrollment process will also take a time. It is not like that, after travel restrictions will, give you a liberty that fatak se aap wahan pe chale jaoge visa lege. That is not that. So streamlined ka jo time frame hai will be there. So I would suggest you to ki, what says Shraddha ki process chalu rakho, enrollment process pe focus karo.
Absolutely, because you need to have the watertight process. Watertight matlab you cannot take any chance in this kind of situation. तो आपको अभी से ही उस चीज पे focus करना जरूरी है. You may focus on your IELTS thing, and at Aussizz Group we really help people to get good academics in terms of IELTS, PT, TOEFL coaching. हमारे यहाँ पे we have PT tutorials that are going on. So we have many services that we help you out to do that. And apart from that, you have to really work upon yourself, because this is the time to build yourself, and then you can definitely thrive little later on.
Yeah, thanks Shraddha for the positive words. So let's move on to the main topic. And first thing is, guys, we will give you the updates on every weekly basis. So please be online, do like, subscribe our social media pages like FB, Instagram, and YouTube channels and all. Okay, so now Shraddha, the first thing is that I'm pretty much in amaze, and the thing is that put me in amaze, that is that why students are choosing Canada, why people are so much crazy about Canada. What is there in Canada that that builds students' careers, and that is career perspectives and all? So can you help us about the industry and career prospects?
Absolutely, Dhaval. Absolutely, you're absolutely right. These days, Canada is the most preferred destination for international students to fly for. And not just that, कनाडा सबका फेवरेट एक दो चीजों के लिए नहीं, बहुत सारी चीजों के लिए है, और उसमें से सबसे पहली चीज है करियर. So if a student who is planning for Canada, the student is actually looking for international exposure, right? Then the student is definitely is glorified with the work style that the student has over there. Working patterns जो है, I'm so sorry. Okay, so like if a student who's planning for Canada, wo student is not just looking for the sake of going, but the student is looking for international exposure. The student is looking for a better lifestyle. The earning capacities are well, and not to forget about the PR possibilities that the country has, right? जब हम ये सब बात करते हैं, PR possibilities अच्छा है, ये है, वो है, but what actually makes this thing, like how you can actually make your career, then that career is definitely dependent upon the industries that you will be working for. So in today's session, we'll be definitely covering about the booming industries in Canada. Now, when I say booming industries in Canada, see, Canada is a place, it is like, it's rocking like anything. If you talk about healthcare, if you talk about, the oil production, then the mining and all, it is rocking everywhere. In fact, recently, I guess, maybe 3 weeks back, it is being ranked as top one industry in terms of happiness and stability and satisfying nature of the students, or sorry, of the people over there. So the social life is pretty sorted over there. So it's like a win-win situation for all the students over there. And that's how they would prefer a career, to make a career in Canada. And I think that really contributes to make your career is the industries over there. So yes, the very first topic that we'll be covering is the booming industries in Canada.
Completely, yeah, and we am very much excited to discuss all the industries because I want to, check it which industries Canada is offering when it comes to the career prospect. So let's start. So let's start with the industry that is little hatke than other industries, and that is petroleum. So how about it?
Okay, so it's hatke thing. Yes, absolutely. Petroleum is hatke. Okay, Indian students को बोलो पूछो petroleum क्या है तो लोग बोला वो petrol production होता है ना वैसा. So guys, that's absolutely correct. But it is way more professional in terms when it goes to Canada. Why? Because I'll tell you the reasons and logical reasons because of it. The geographical condition in Canada is such that there are lot of deposits like the oil and gas deposits, the metal deposits over there are pretty much deep dug inside. And that's how the petroleum industry, when they'll be having the resources for this conventional source of energies, right? Like today's world, everybody is behind the energy production and all. Sab log gasoline, wo tel bolte hain jisme, right?
Crude
So
oil.
yeah, crude oil, of course. So people are about they want to know much things about crude oil. Like they believe that it gets the power and all. Yes, that's the power of the crude oil and all. And when Canada has lot of deposits of crude oil and gasoline over there, so definitely petroleum industry is going to be the most successful industry in the country. The reason being is it's all about the energy production end of the day.
Yeah.
And it requires a lot of extraction, lot of personals would be required. So definitely वो चीज हम we'll see to it के कौन से programs आप करेंगे, कैसे पढ़ेंगे, तो आप petroleum industry में जा सकते हैं. We'll definitely get into that as well.
Sure. So that's why I call it as a hatke industry. Okay. Now when it comes to the similar industry, what I see is that is mining and ore mining and metal. So how about it? How about the scope in Canada about this industry?
Okay, when you say petroleum as hatke, iron ore or mining, like the iron mining or ore mining is even more hatke. Okay, basically, like as I've mentioned earlier, they have resources for iron and copper. Now if you talk about the appliances, the electronic appliances or any of the things, right? If I talk about satellites also, those are made up of metals, right? So it is very much important to have such kind of raw materials, and for that you need to have the, of course, deposits, and then that will be the mining would be the next thing. Yes, so Canada has all those such kind of deposits, and then the mining of such deposits is being done, and that is being termed as metal mining or ore mining. And majority of the things, the appliances that I've already mentioned, आपको सबसे ज्यादा जो raw material है ये सब चीजें बनाने का, वही अगर उनके पास है तो उससे रिलेटेड जो इंडस्ट्रीज होगी तो वो क्यों नहीं आपको अच्छा करियर देगी, राइट? सो डेफिनेटली petroleum industry, iron mining industry, or copper mining industry, or basically just say metal mining industries are pretty hatke. But yes, they definitely have very good prospect. The earning capacities are really, really high. Earning capacities, matlab you can earn up to, like, let's say, I don't know, you can start with 60,000 Canadian dollars per annum, and you can go to not less than more than you can earn in 6 digits.
Oh.
So and that's for like with an experience of 1 or 2 years, that's it. So that's how the industries have major role over there in Canada.
Yeah, thanks, Shraddha. It's a completely lovely. But now jump on to the point that I want to cover the field or the profession that majority of our audience is covering, and that is none other than engineering.
Oh, absolutely. इंजीनियर्स को हमेशा लगता है वो दुनिया उनके वजह से चलती है, but truly that is happening. If you see everywhere, the smallest of the thing that is the basic necessity for us, just like electricity, it is wo engineers ki deen hai apne liye, right? And as I already mentioned about the other two industries, about mining and all, it all required different kind of labor, different kind of equipment. फिर उसको extraction बोल लो, कुछ भी बोलो, तो it is not possible without engineers. You cannot run a very comfortable life, like, organization, or you can lead a comfortable life without engineers, right? So I would definitely say engineers definitely was, like, were into the picture, they are into the picture, and they will be into the picture for the rest of the time also, right? So yes, engineering students do see a can see a definitely a very prospective career over there, in terms of, they have different types of sectors, they have different kind of bits over there to cover. And to amaze you more, they have definitely the smallest of the smallest bit, as and you can have the career in that. To elaborate more, I can just give you an example of software industry. Let's say computer engineering, right? कंप्यूटर इंजीनियरिंग के अंदर हम लोग तो सिर्फ कंप्यूटर इंजीनियर्स को ही जानते हैं. आई माई सेल्फ इज अ फार्मा ग्रेजुएट, तो मुझे ज्यादा पता नहीं है, बट जितना भी एक्सपीरियंस है, जितना भी मैंने स्टूडेंट्स को भेजा, लेट मी जस्ट टॉक टू अबाउट दैट. नाउ कंप्यूटर इंजीनियरिंग वाले बच्चे सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपमेंट, वेब डेवलपमेंट, ऐप डेवलपमेंट, गेम्स डेवलपमेंट, एक चीज में इतना, एक ही चीज में इतना सब कुछ वो कर सकते हैं. Then they have this networking, then they have this database, then they have the information systems are there, then they have different kind of, let's say artificial intelligence for that matter. So एक terminology के अंदर इतने सारे prospects है, इतने सारे sectors है, and every sector is booming in its own way, right? So engineers के लिए कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. And like, चलो ये तो सॉफ्टवेयर की हो गई बात. इफ आई टॉक अबाउट मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, इफ आई टॉक अबाउट infrastructure development or infrastructure revamping or something like that, right? In that particular case, restoration cases or something like that, you would require civil engineers. If it is related to technology, or if it is related to mechatronics, is something like, automobile industry is there, then there is a mixture of electronics and mechanical engineering, that is mechatronics. So every bit of an engineering part is also over in demand over there in Canada.
Yeah, so thanks Shraddha. That is completely a wow for me, because half से भी ज़्यादा तो मैं एक गो में याद भी नहीं रख सकता, इतना कनाडा का बस engineering में fields होती है. Okay, so when what I can see is all the industry at the end they goes on one thing, that is money. Okay, so about business and commerce sector is going on there.
Okay, so about money. Yes. So agar aap, like, if you have seen, like, there are different sectors, right, in Canada. If but to run such things, right, you require professionals, which wherein business and management personnel definitely come into the picture. आपकी इंडस्ट्री तो है, आपके पास इतना कुछ है, अगर आपके पास कोई उसका मैनेज करने वाला कोई नहीं है, if you do not have somebody who's going to manage it, right? So in that case, management and business personnel come into the picture, right? And if I talk to you about the different sectors of it, they have a lot of sectors, like fundamental sectors, and they have functional sectors. Now fundamental and functional में इतना आपको don't get into don't get confused about it. अगर मैं functional बात करूँ तो अपने यहाँ पे जो हम लोग बोलते हैं human resources, marketing, finance and all, those are known as functional activities for management, right? So in that also they have the smallest of the small things again. Yes, और जैसे भी सारी जो industries है, right? What kind of industries, like we have talked about petroleum or iron ore, और अभी हम लोग ने engineers की बात की, तो उन सबको manage करने के लिए भी there should be something, और उसका हम that is what is known as functional activities. Because in end of the day, everybody who's a newbie or an executive would want to be at a manager position, want to run an organization, right? So this particular kind of an industry would definitely help them to pursue the bigger goals, I would say. So that's about business and management. और वो कभी कम नहीं होने वाला है.
Obviously, the GDP belongs to that. Okay, so that is the thing that makes Canada so wealthy. Okay, so now I got my answer that why Canada is so wealthy.
Okay, hold on. Okay, apart from being healthy, Canada ka jo, if I talk to you about employment rate, the graduate employment rate is nearly 80%. Which means out of 100, 80% have the professional job. I'm not talking about the odd jobs, right? Earning capacities mein agar main baat karu, to out of 100 it is 99%. There are no beggars as such over there, right? There are no as such underprivileged people in terms of in terms of economy, in terms of money. But if I talk to you about the employment rate, the graduate employment rate is more than 80%. Just imagine if you can just go there, and if you do not have jobs also for the time being, it's okay. You can still earn your livelihood by doing odd jobs. But end of the day, they hit the mark, I would say. So don't worry about it.
That is Shraddha tremendous for me because इतना huge student employment rate that बहुत कम countries ऐसी है जो follow करती है, okay, और provide करती है. Okay, now we are into 21st century and surrounded by everything is online. Okay, so how about e-commerce?
Okay, so okay, e-commerce and retailing is the subset of the management program, because see, I'll tell you what is e-commerce. Whenever you're buying or doing something which is like online, let's say trading or let's say buying things, right? Agar meko buy karna hai, like I'm sitting in India and if I want to buy something from Australia or maybe say Canada, right? It's just a click away, right? If I just click it, it will be delivered to my doorstep. That is about that efficient it is all about, right? But to run that, okay, you require some people. There's like whole sort of network which is behind the thing that is working behind the screen. ये सब इतना काम चलता है और ये काम इतना चल रहा है, like every other person, I myself order so many things online, right? तो whether वो product हो या services हो, products की तो बात समझ में आती है, it gets delivered to your place. Even the services, let's say AC repairing, इतनी गर्मी हो रही है, AC repairing, plumbing, right? We have urban company, we have urban clap, right? तो ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं है, लेकिन even the products and services have been delivered to your doorstep. That's how this industry is booming again. आप उसमें you cannot deny, because the lifestyle is such. We cannot deny certain facts about the e-commerce and retailing over there. So that's about e-commerce and retailing.
Okay, so one line mein, what I can consume is like Canada has everything for everybody.
Yes, it is. Definitely.
Okay. Now, one personal question from my side. I always interested into investment. Okay. And crypto after binary. Okay. The crypto is at the moment in a, hot in India as well, the topic. Okay. So can you help me about the crypto? How's going on investment and all that in Canada?
Okay. Cryptocurrency, yeah. Big people, big funds, I must say. Okay, about cryptocurrency. Now, see how things are being changing. I would say Canada is a kind of a trendsetter also, and I'll help you out with how. Like we earlier, if we talk about ancient days, we used to exchange goods with goods, right? Yeah. So that was known as barter system. Then we came into this thing, we call it as mudra in Hindi, or rather in Sanskrit it is known as mudra. Mudra is a kind of a currency that we use, right? Then we got into this currencies and all. And in today's world, we all talk about cryptocurrency, that is digital money. Digital money is like you can actually have a digital transaction and behind, and for something else with digital money. That is nothing but cryptocurrency. And the very famous example is Bitcoin. People know much about Bitcoin, but there are other coins like nano coins are there, or other kind of cryptocurrencies are available, and it is booming. And I'm happy to say that Canada is being a trendsetter for being using cryptocurrency as the transaction for the bigger purposes.
Sure. So in between, transactions, money and all, I just want to notify my guys that, this section is completely free of cost and we will deliver all this information and update free of cost. So just, be online every Friday at 5 p.m. Okay. And do like, subscribe and share our pages on social media. Okay. So now when jump to, the, what we are seeking, last 1 year, what we are, our life the potential rate has been changed, so our priority has been changed. So now our priority is health first. So how about health, medical and paramedical system there in Canada, what they do have?
Oh my God, Dhaval, you have hit the right string, I would say. Like today's warriors, that's what we call the frontliners, right? Today's warrior. We won't be able to survive, we won't be able to survive at all. अगर वो लोग नहीं होते या वो अपना केयर नहीं करते, even the family members would not touch you if you're COVID patient, and they still come to you, they cajole you, they treat you. That's how the roles of primary care people or medical people over there, right? It's same in India, same it is exactly the same in Canada. It is much more I would say intense over there, because like the okay, if I talk to you about the industry on a whole over there, it is never going to go down, because someday or the other humans are going to get ill, humans are going to get into some kind of emotional, physical kind of a trauma, and these people would be our rescue, definitely. Like in Canada, जैसे हम लोग बोलते हैं, like, to take care of toddlers, to take care of, early childhood, then they are there. Then there is, like, for take people do take care of youth in terms of rehabilitation, in terms of addiction. People do take care of old people. The nursing houses are there. So definitely primary care people or professionals would be required for them. And again, that is into a booming kind of a thing. At the same point of time, I don't think I have to explain much about the doctors, the surgeons, or the pharmacists or physiotherapists over there, because they definitely not, जब तक इंसान रहेगा उसको दांत में तकलीफ होने वाली है ना, जॉइंट्स में तकलीफ होने वाली है, बीमार पड़ने वाले. So we would be requiring such people, and the times are such that every other day कुछ ना कुछ, last year virus था, COVID-19 था, this time we have variant. I don't know, next time we have might mutant variants, or maybe something else, we don't know. And we would definitely require the constant help from themselves, from those doctors and all, right, those personnel for that matter. And of course, so definitely उनकी industry भी booming ही रहने वाली है, right?
Yeah. So thanks, Shraddha. I just got my answer, because from like last 1
Okay, I guess Dhaval's connection
the
is little.
COVID, and they fight back with the global health pandemic. That was just put me in amaze.
Dhaval, you were little stuck in between. आप थोड़ा
Yeah.
सा repeat कर लो पीछे का.
Sure. So the thing is, I just got my answer, because from last 1 year, I was in Canada put me in amaze, because how they handle the global health pandemic, how they handle the COVID disaster, that was completely amazing. And the good thing is, India is also starting to fight back against the second wave. Okay, and we will recover it very soon.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. So now, a few months back, there was a hot topic in India, and that was Kisan. Okay. So how about agriculture? Because our life depends on that only.
जब तक इंसान रहेगा खाना रहेगा.
Obviously, completely. So how about agriculture in Canada? What are the scopes there?
Okay, about agriculture industry, that really is important because it's a source of livelihood, right? It entails hard work, contributes to the nation's food safety and health. So it is all about healthcare, and it is all about the welfare for the society. क्यों बोले तो it is not okay, and it's not just about the livelihood. It is also about the raw materials that has been required for different kind of extractions, in terms of in terms of जैसे कॉटन सीड, कॉटन को ले लो तो उसके वजह से टेक्सटाइल इंडस्ट्री आ जाती है, राइट? तो वैसे जूट है, देयर आर सो मेनी थिंग्स, बैम्बूज है. सो there are, like, the commercial products are also coming up in terms of agriculture. So agriculture is not only about farming and food culture or crop production and all, it is beyond that. And I must say, this agriculture industry in Canada is definitely contributing to the economies of the country. So I suppose we have covered almost 8 industries.
Yeah, we
and
have covered 8 industries.
and let me help you with one more fact about this thing is, like, these industries definitely contribute to the economy of Canada, right? हम जो बोलते हैं कि Canada में बहुत prospective future है, the better future, and glorified lifestyle and all, and that is because of these industries. And these industries definitely definitely grab a job for yourself, right? और उसके लिए आपको जो भी पढ़ना पड़ेगा, right? पढ़ना तो पड़ेगा, ठीक है? वो we definitely help you out with the studies. What kind of studies required? What are the different levels of study would be required for what kind of jobs? What are the earning capacities, right? अगर आप डिप्लोमा करते हो, एडवांस डिप्लोमा करते हो, difference between bachelor's and master's, and where would you land up? That is also important, right? सिर्फ वहां पे तो ऐसा नहीं है कि वहां पे जाके पढ़ लिया, चलो अब कोई क्लैरिकल जॉब कर लो या और जॉब्स करके अपना घर चला लो, ऐसा तो नहीं है. Because if you are really want to go to Canada, which means that you're pretty serious about making a career over there, and these industries will definitely help you to have a good career in Canada. What do you say, Dhaval?
Yeah, completely. And in one line, what I've summarized is Canada is having everything for everybody. Okay,
Absolutely.
by covering all 8 this booming industries, and I make sure, I'm pretty much sure that iske alawa और भी industries उनके पास होगी. Okay, they are well developed. Okay, so thank you guys. So we have covered all 8 booming industries. So जिसको आप pursue कर सकते हो Canada study के लिए. So Shraddha, what we are gonna discuss in the next episode?
Okay, so we'll be definitely help you out कि आपको क्या पढ़ाई करना चाहिए, कौन से प्रोग्राम के लिए, और what kind of this thing will, that let us keep a surprise, Dhaval, right?
Sure.
Why? Because I'll just give you the hint, आपको क्या पढ़ना चाहिए, कौन से प्रोग्राम के लिए, and what kind of career that you're looking for will be helping you out. And before we end the session, let me just quickly get you through the different 8 booming industries of Canada, and that is like, it starts with petroleum industry, then we have metal mining, then we have engineering, all kind of engineering kind of an industry, that's all the sectors of engineering, and then we have definitely business and management, then we have cryptocurrency, e-commerce and retailing, and we have primary care and medical care, and the last but not the least, of course, the agriculture, right? These are the 8 booming industries in Canada, which really contribute to the GDP of the country and will definitely have a good kind of an economy over there in Canada and will help you out to have greater careers over there. That's what I want to say.
Yeah, thanks, Shraddha. So, guys, as we have seen all this booming industry in Canada, so in the next episode, a quick hint to you, we are going to cover is the which courses you should pursue and which courses will help you to get easy PR in Canada, permanent residency in Canada. Okay, so keep watching us. So after the sessions, you okay? So we are gonna broadcast it on every Friday from today. Okay, at 5 p.m. Please note down the day. It's a Friday at 5 p.m. You can go on our FB page, our Insta page, and YouTube channel. Please do like, subscribe, and be available on that time. You can, I also request you to share this session with your family and friends, friend members who also ever thinking about Canada or planning about Canada. Okay, so thanks for watching it. Yes, Shraddha?
Any doubts, please आप हमको reach out कर सकते हैं. We have different offices, और आपको जो भी सारी details है वो आपको comment section में आप डाल सकते हैं. Whatever your queries you have, please do not hesitate to DM us. और अगर ऐसा लगता है कि अगर आप, if you want us to answer it in the live session, you may please reach out to us. That's perfectly fine, and we're happy to help any kind of a query, and we're happy to solve any kind of a question that you have. Thank you so much.
Yeah, related to this episode, as Shraddha told, that please mention in the comment box if you have any doubts related to this episode, or you can also reach nearest Aussizz office as well as for your other doubts. Okay, so thank you. Please do like, subscribe our social media channels like Facebook pages, Instagram page, and YouTube channel. Okay, be online on every episode. So we are giving you updates on frequently basis. Okay, thank you. Please be safe, wear a mask, and take care of yourself and your family members. Thanks again, and Jai Hind.